The venue is CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler, he's Alan Smith. The match has so much potential and kick-off is just moments away. We've been counting the hours, Alan, haven't we, for this one?
Yeah, real buzz around this ground. Full house, a lot of interest in it. Hope it doesn't disappoint.
And number 10, Neymar.
And now it's time for the national anthems. Let's check now on Brazil's team. In goal is Alisson.
Marquinhos starts with Thiago Silva as the centre-backs. Paulinho plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch.
And in attack, a man with the golden touch in front of goal, Gabriel Jesus.
We do talk a lot, Alan, about footballers who are expected to win. I don't think there are any more pressured footballers in any club or any other country than those who play for Brazil. If you don't win any game, you're branded a failure.
Yeah, and that's what makes their achievements all the more laudable. They seem able most of the time to be able to handle that pressure.
Thank you, CenturyLink.
And here is China's team for this match.
We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
That's the end of this marvellous adventure.
Well, it's been a valiant effort, hasn't it? But in the end, I think they just ran out of legs.
And Brazil have got the goal that could well have won them the spoils here.
Well, we fancied them at start, and we certainly fancy them now.
And here is another angle on that goal.
The one-goal margin for victory.
Yeah, I think it was always going to be a tight one. There's not much to separate the two, and that's how it panned out.
Well, some final thoughts on Neymar from Alan Smith. Alan.
Well, he was arguably his team's best player, so I think it was fitting that it was him, just when his team needed him, to grab that late winner.
These are the distinctive lines of this wonderful stadium, the Stade Velodrome in Marseille. Welcome to you all. Martin Tyler here, along with the former England international Alan Smith. With great anticipation, we're looking forward to the match coming up very shortly. I think we're both really looking forward to this, Alan.
I love visiting this ground. Rarely been disappointed with the entertainment on offer. Don't think I will be today either.
And now it's time for the national anthems. The lineup here for France. Hugo Lloris starts in goal. Raphael Varane starts alongside Clément Lenglet at the back. Paul Pogba plays with N'Golo Kanté in the middle of midfield. And in attack, Antoine Griezmann partners together with Karim Benzema. It's quite a different look to the Velodrome here in Marseille with the recent developments.
Yeah, they've got some lovely stands now. There used to be the open topped side on the far side of the ground where you could get wet if it rained, but they've made some improvements and really good ones too.
Just on the subject of France and this wonderful group of young players that they've got.
Yeah, we talk about Clairefontaine, we have done so often down the years, and still it produces players like Mbappe and Dembele, wonderful young prospects.
That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game. I have to say, he reacted perfectly, really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here.
Oh, he's delighted with that, and why wouldn't you be? What a good header from that corner.
Another angle on it here. That's good for France, they've got this lead. Venomous volley.
Oh, the cross was great for him, and it made up his mind, and what a goal. Well, he's left the defenders flat-footed there, the way he's taken the volley so early.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. A raised flag from the assistant.
Well, I thought, you know, he timed his run perfectly there, but no, they kept a good straight line and they caught him.
Clearly a booking, out comes the yellow card.
Well, he reached straight for his pocket, he didn't really think about it, but I think that's the good call.
In the dying moments.
Well, this place is absolutely jumping. What a finish and at what a stage in this match. Well, this game of football never fails to surprise. Couldn't see this coming, and it looks like this team's going to go on and win this now.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? Well, it's full time. It's been an international friendly fixture for you, and a good competitive one with just the one-goal margin for victory.
Yeah, I think it was always going to be a tight one. There's not much to separate the two, and that's how it panned out.
Well, I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
What a time to step up to the plate. But big players respond to the big occasion. He certainly did there with that late one.
Well, as for the opposition, he was, of course, on the wrong end of the result. They do look at him for goals, and he didn't get anything today. A peripheral contribution, really, no more than that. Kanté has a go here. Big welcome to you all to the Stadio Olimpico. Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler. With great anticipation, we're looking forward to the match coming up very shortly. This looks like a really good game, Alan.
I love visiting this ground. Rarely been disappointed with the entertainment on offer. Don't think I will be today either.
And we pause now for the national anthems. Here's the team for Peru. Well, we put it up and what looks, Alan, very defensive, but there's flexibility, isn't there, in the side?
Yeah, and I think with his shape, so much depends on the wing-backs, how much they are allowed to get forward and what they can do when they do get forward.
Just a personal memory here in the Stadio Olimpico. Alan, in the 1990 World Cup, there was a game between Italy and Uruguay. Got stuck in traffic and had to complete the journey on the back of a scooter. Made it with about half an hour to go before kick-off.
Did you really? Did you leave by a scooter as well? It was a brand new stadium. Well, it was refurbished, wasn't it, for that World Cup, and has hosted some famous matches over the years.
And this is the lineup for the Netherlands today. Jasper Cillessen plays in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays with Matthijs de Ligt in defence. And the last player on the team sheet is the one main forward. Dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference is this time they put the ball past the goalkeeper. Good finish. And they're looking a very classy side at the moment. In truth, Alan, this is what we expected. A dominant side. And they're showing that on the scoreline.
Yeah, we don't always get what we expect, but they've been good value here. They've played well, particularly the strikers.
So the first goal, it's Liza.
Small fry they might be, but they've had a big moment here and they're level.
Yeah, they've got great spirit within this team. They would not lie down, and who knows now.
So little time left, that will be the winner.
The ref has a little glance at his watch. You're right, not much time left.
Well, they've only got a few moments to defend this lead, having got this goal to go in front so late in the game.
I don't think there's any coming back from this. So late is it that there's just no time.
We had he's brought it to a halt. It's been a good contest between two ambitious countries here, and a tight contest as well, Alan.
Yeah, and an enjoyable one, I thought. You know, both teams going at it. There was a good edge to the match. A few tackles flying about as well.
Signal from the referee, and off we go. Hi everybody, a lovely day for football here. Welcome to you. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith is with me. The game has all the elements really to excite us, and I'm sure it will live up to the billing. Two proper teams here, Alan.
Well, what an arena we've got here. Perfectly suited to football, and two very noisy sets of fans. What a backdrop that should be to what on paper should be an entertaining match.
And we pause now for the national anthems. Argentina with this lineup.
Ezequiel Garay starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi at the back.
And it looks good in attack with these two strikers. A lot of concern, I think, for the Argentine football fans about what was going on in the squad during the tournament in Russia, with the players perhaps not happy with the coach. A lot, again, dependent on Leo Messi. They scraped through dramatically against Nigeria. It fell apart again against France.
Yeah, it did. There was clearly something not quite right there. The coach, Sampaoli, didn't seem to have the authority that you would need to have, and it was probably a tournament to forget for them.
New Zealand are lining up like this today.
4-3-3, and they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks, it's quite the moment when he can put his team in the lead here.
It's bounced back into play from the bar. And I think that's the end of this marvellous adventure.
Well, it's been a valiant effort, hasn't it? But in the end, I think they just ran out of legs.
One of the great things about the modern game is the play goes right to the final whistle. And although we've got a late, potentially decisive goal here, it's not over yet.
It's not over yet, but that player that's just put the ball in the back of the net, I think he's going to be the hero today.
Full time. It's been an international friendly fixture for you, and a good competitive one with just the one-goal margin for victory.
Yeah, I think it was always going to be a tight one. There's not much to separate the two, and that's how it panned out.
Well, I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Well, there's not a lot that beats grabbing a late winner in an important game such as this. No wonder he's laughing.
Welcome to you all to England's national stadium, Wembley Stadium. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith, to provide the comments and the analysis. The game has all the elements really to excite us, and I'm sure it will live up to the billing. This looks like a really good game, Alan.
I think the first 10 minutes might tell us how this match is going to pan out, who can gain the upper hand, who can get hold of this ball and ask all the questions.
And now it's time for the national anthems. This is the England side today. Jordan Pickford is the goalkeeper. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Danny Rose as the fullbacks. Dele Alli starts alongside James Maddison in midfield. In attack, Harry Kane starts up top with Jamie Vardy.
2 Champions League finals here already. It is a very highly rated ground, Wembley, for UEFA. And of course the European Championship final of 2020 and the semi-finals are going to be played here as well.
Yeah, it's still got a special, magical feel about it. I think generally regarded as the home of football. It's a massive place. You never cease to be amazed by the sheer size of it when you walk up.
Let's check on the Denmark lineup. Kasper Schmeichel starts in goal. Andreas Christensen plays with Simon Kjær in central defence. Thomas Delaney starts with Christian Eriksen in midfield. And they just go with the one striker up front.
As a centre-forward, I can appreciate the movement in the box there, and certainly the header at the end of it.
We can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. So the first goal leaves the defenders behind. Great goal.
There's no chance of catching him once he's away, is there?
Well, it is the old cliche, Alan, isn't it, that you're most vulnerable when you've just scored, and that's the case here. But well played the opposition to hit back straight away.
Yeah, and I think they did catch the opponents flat-footed there. They were still celebrating their goal, and the manager would be furious about that.
Played now, and the referee calls a halt with the teams definitely still level. Vardy. Now Kane. Incisive pass. Hi everybody, this is the Olympia Stadion. Welcome to you all, nice to have you along. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith. The game has all the elements really to excite us, and I'm sure it will live up to the billing. Absolutely looking forward to this one.
Yeah, thanks Martin. Looking forward to this. We've got some really good players out there, and importantly we've got some match winners, some goal scorers down on that pitch. And I don't think we'll be disappointed.
And now it's time for the national anthems. This is the Portugal team for today. Rui Patricio starts in goal. Pepe starts with Ruben Dias in defence. Bruno Fernandes starts with João Moutinho in midfield. And the great man is up front today, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal with a wonderful football history, of course. They did win the Euros in 2016, we've talked about that. I remember 1966 when they pushed England all the way in England for the World Cup and actually finished third. Had a fantastic campaign led by Eusebio.
Yeah, he was a huge name, wasn't he, in Portugal football, and if Ronaldo's a hero now, he was just as big a star back then.
For Greece, this is their starting 11. I think that back four is really important for them. They've got to be strong and solid, but they've got a bit of protection, haven't they?
They have. They should have more than enough. I mean, they're all good defenders in their own rights, but...
it's been coming, and they've been playing well enough to deserve this goal. Nicely created, well finished, and very well merited.
There was almost an air of, well, we expected this when the goal was celebrated, nothing too extravagant. I think they know they're the better side and they expect to win.
No, I think they do. There's a certain swagger to their play, and inner self-belief. They know they're better, and they're showing it out on that pitch.
She could be in serious trouble. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on.
Where it's a promising position. Got to try and test the keeper here.
Let's fly! Saved well by the goalkeeper. It's their corner. He did see it all the way, Alan, but it's still a good save.
Yeah, he would have been disappointed to get beaten, but nevertheless had to keep his eye on the ball.
Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacular. And they've gone and scored at the other end to put themselves 2 ahead and strengthen their position.
Well, I know they've been working on this all week long, Martin, and boy, has it paid dividends. Lovely finish.
Well, here's the goal again. Restarting. Come to an end now as the referee blows the whistle for the last time. Well, as they say, a win is a win, Alan, even in a friendly like today.
Winning is a wonderful habit, whether it's a friendly, cup, league, whatever. And they've done that here.
Let's get a view on Cristiano Ronaldo's match here from Alan Smith.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
Ronaldo. Cristiano